Hey guys, this is NDM here, welcoming you back to another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages. Right, so in the last episode we got ourselves the boss key, and I don't really have that much planned to do for this video. All we're going to do is pretty much do the seventh dungeon and make our way to the 8th dungeon, which we should be able to do all in this one video, is get straight to the 8th dungeon, because it really doesn't take you that long, and I think I already mentioned that in the last video anyway. Right, so I'm hoping that the water level is raised to the top, because we need the water level to be raised to the top so we can get to the boss room. And I'll show you exactly where the boss room is very shortly. It's in an area that's very, the way how you get there is in an area that's very familiar. We've already been there before, so you'll know which way I'll be heading. Right, so we should go down, and yeah, it's all underwater. That's good. It's exactly what I wanted. Right, well, I think we need to get right down to the bottom floor, so we need to hurry up and get the hell down there and try not to get shocked by these electric balls. Okay, Bubbles, get out of my face. And I'll be uploading the 2 videos of Jet Force Gemini today, because basically the final boss was put into 2 videos, so I might as well upload the 2 videos of the final boss today, because it'll be more authentic to do it that way, to upload the 2 videos instead of uploading 1 video, because basically what happens in 1 video, I don't get the boss defeated, whereas in the 2nd video I do get the boss defeated. And yeah, so it'd be more better if I did, you know, put those 2 videos up today, so then you can see the final boss in the full 2 videos. Right, so this is the way to the boss room right here. As you can see, we're up on this ledge now, which we haven't been up before, but remember we came into this room right here and we saw the boss door on top of this ledge. Well, we're here now, so let's open up the door and go inside and see what awaits us. Holy crap, it's Baronade! It's Baronade in Game Boy Color version. Alright, so what you have to do here is you have to make the colors, well, you have to, when he shoots his red balls, you have to make it turn to blue, so then it hits it. Basically you have to have the opposing color hit the ball that's opposing to its color, like that. So, because the red ball is obviously opposed to the blue color of the jellyfish, and the red ball is opposed to, no, the blue ball's opposed to the red ball's opposed to the blue. So this boss took me forever to figure out how to do it, but it is a pain in the ass to do, because you have to actually make sure that the ball hits it, and the only way you can do that is if you use the switch hook, and you can't move it in any direction. You can't move the switch hook in any direction. You can only move it in one straight line. And you also have to make sure that you're in the direction of the ball, so then the jellyfish gets hit by it. Or sometimes he'll swim into it. I mean, that works too. There you go. I don't know how many hits you need to do this, or how many times you need to do it, but this is all you need to do. There's no, like, final form or anything like that. What? Oh, that missed by an inch. What the hell? And so did that. That literally touched it. I swear to God. That touched it. Stay away from me. Oh, what? Oh, damn. I hate using the switch hook. I'm gonna die. I know it. He's gonna hit me. Like, this will be his final hit right here, and then I'll die. Just you watch. Wow, that isn't. Wow, he's taking quite a lot of damage from this. There we go, he's dead. Alright. Well, I thought I was actually going to die from that, because I was on 2 health, and you know what my luck is when, like, I'm really low on health, and we're, like, over halfway through the boss fight, and then I end up getting my ass kicked, much like in Donkey Kong Country. You got the rolling sea, an essence of time. The mystical song of the sea roars into a crashing wave that sweeps heroes out into adventure. Sweet. Nice, we got ourselves a conch shell, or a seashell. She sells seashells on the seashore. Who sells seashells on the seashore? I sell seashells on the seashore. Hehehehe, since you seem so relaxed, I've come with news. The Black Tower has already reached the heavens. Ho 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 ho! Wow, that thing is really getting on up there, isn't it? I think it's actually completed by this stage. Yeah, it is. Look at that beauty. Yeah, we got to scale that once we've beat the 8th dungeon. Because you can already imagine that the Black Tower is the final dungeon in the game, which it is. No surprise there. Ahahaha, the Black Tower is finally complete. Powers of darkness, come to me. Dude, that's kind of suicidal, having lightning bolts hit you through me. The powers swell. Aha, even without the powers of young Nehru, I can stop time now. True darkness comes, the sorrow of people shall be delivered to me. Lightning my flame of sorrow. Ahahaha. So what's going to happen now? Is everyone going to die or something? Or is time just going to stop? Whoa! Oh, right, so she's doing basically the same stuff as she did before. It's just freeze everything. Make everything turn to stone. And now she's turning the bunny rabbits into stone. Not the rubby rabbits, the rubby rabbits. None can stop Veran now. You can only wait for the flame of sorrow to light. What a view. All humanity can feel the sorrow. Ahahaha. Wow, you're empowered. She's crazily over-empowered. Who knows what she will do next. Saving Nehru isn't enough. Veran's deeds have changed the world. Link, I cannot hear the last essence at all, but it must be somewhere in Labrina. I'm relying on you, Link. Right, so basically the final essence of time is unidentified by the Maku Tree, so we need to go find it ourselves. You have done so much for us. Our seas are clean and all is well. I offer you our symbol of heroism, the Zorus Scale. You got the Zorus Scale. Well, what does that do? I actually don't know what the Zorus Scale does. Let me just have a see, have a look. I think it might just be a symbol, a charm of the sea. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. It's much like the brother emblem. It's just like respect. It's just like a respect item. It's nothing too much to get excited about. You know, you can't go exploring different areas with such an item, but because, you know, scales in previous Zelda games are like things you could use to go underwater and stuff. Much like in Ocarina of Time when you get the silver scale, but in this game it's completely different. Right, what I wanted to do was go and plant a Gacha tree. Yeah, that's right. Just on the off chance that we actually managed to get the heart container after we've done the 8th dungeon. So I better remember to come back here before we go fight Veran in the Black Tower, so I'm pretty sure I will remember. So all I've got to do is just look at the map and see where I've planted Gacha seeds and on the map, because it'll come up with that Gacha icon. Right, so let's play the Harp of Ages, and you'll see how quickly it takes to get to the 8th dungeon. It really isn't that bad. It's not like a huge long quest you have to do like you had to get into the 7th dungeon. No, it's nothing like that, nothing too tedious. Alright, so I think we have to go to the past. We don't have to be in the future for this, so I don't know why I went back to the future, but okay. We gotta go back in time, we gotta go forward in time, we gotta go all over time with our time machine. What time machine? Our time machine is basically a harp. That's the most kick-ass time machine I've ever heard of. Playing a harp to serenade the flows of time. Right, so let's go and... I'm not sure if you have to be in the future or the past. It's either the future or the past, but we're going to go ahead and find out anyway. There should be a Zora underwater, and he'll let you pass because you have the Zora scale. Whereas before, he wouldn't let you pass because you didn't have the Zora scale. They'll think that you're not a member or you haven't earned enough respect from the Zoras, blah 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 blah. And I've been sucked in by whirlpools. Yeah, there should be. Yeah, this Zora right here. You have to speak to him, and he'll see that you've got the Zora scale, and he will let you pass. The sea beyond here swallow up all who venture into them. The sea of storms, I can't allow a child like you to pass. The Zora scale, so you are Link. You may pass. I know not what lies beyond, and I ask not why. You must pass. Fare you well. Fare you well, isn't it? Farewell, not fare you well. That doesn't seem to make sense. Right, yeah, you don't have to go back in time here either. You just got to try and find the pirate ship. It might be in the future, or it might be in the past. I don't know, but it's in this general area. Yeah, here it is. No, I was about to go. I was about to go in the whirlpool just then, but the ship saved me. Thank you, ship. Right, so let's speak to the skeletons, stalfos, whatever you want to call them. If ye go to the ruins out east, ye can never return. Oh yeah, you want to bet on that? Tales tell of giant ruins out of east in the sea of no return. Well, this sea of no return sounds kind of scary. Cap'n isn't thinking about a thing. Well, he can't think. He doesn't have a brain. Oh, ow! How long have we been adrift? Sailing the seas is every man's dream. It was great to so gallantly sail off to me dreams, but we got stuck in the sea of storms and can't get out. Ha! You've got the Zora scale, sea charm. Hey, that could calm this sea of storms. How about that? How about you give me that Zora scale? Yeah, sure, okay. Thank ye. Yeah, a good man. Ahoy, mateys! We're off to Olodrum, the land of seasons. Ay, sir, thank ye. Now we can escape these seas. Take this as a sign. Oh, me thanks. It's the jewel called the Tokay eyeball. It's said to be the thing that opens the way to the ancient tomb. I don't know if it's true or not, though. You got the Tokay eyeball, a treasure of the deep. Right, so basically Holodrum is what they said there. Where they're heading off to now is the overworld in Oracle of Seasons. Hey, we found that Tokay eyeball on Crescent Island. Maybe ye should head that way. We're off now. Ahoy, mateys! Aye, sir. Right, so now that we got the Tokay eyeball, which is going to enable us access to the ancient tomb, which is the last dungeon in the game. Like I say, you don't have to do much to get to it. And yeah, I was talking about them having brains. I mean, if they had a brain, if the captain had a brain, his brain would be very soggy and melted, or like really decayed, I guess. Yeah, very decayed brain. It wouldn't be very functional. Not to call the skeleton a dumbass or anything, but still. Right, so let's go and look for this island. There it is. Let's put the eyeball into the statue, and it will open us up the entrance to basically the third dungeon, where the third dungeon was. Show your courage, wisdom, and power. The road to the past shall then open. Very gripping stuff. Right, so now we got all Gibdos in here, as you can plainly see. I like that we have the level 2 sword, because if we had the level 1 sword, trust me, the Gibdos will take ages to kill. Like, Gibdos take forever to kill if you have the level 1 sword, but if you have the level 2 sword, it wipes them out efficiently. As you can see, if you just do one swipe with the sword and then do a spin attack, they're dead in basically 2 hits. So, yeah, I mean, if you were doing that with the level 1 sword, I think it would take at least about 3 hits, even if you do the spin attack. Right, I'm trapped here. I need to use my Rock's Feather. Otherwise I'm going to get raped up the wall by a spiky thing. And then that spiky thing can end up going in my butthole, and then I'll end up feeling violated because I'm being penetrated by a nasty spike. Alright, hang on a second. I think you can actually kill these things with, well, those... no, you can't kill the turtles, because you can't even kill them with bombs. Like, not even bombs are their weak. Well, they are. It is their weakness in killing them, because you can knock them off edges, but it doesn't actually kill them if you use a bomb against them. Right. So what I like to do here, you can. Well, there is the long way you can do it, and there's the short way you can do it. If you remember the pathway, like I do, you can just basically skip all this crap. And look, because basically the original route is to go down some ridiculous way by using the Cane of Samaria, but you can just skip it by doing this. And this is what I like to do, but it does take away quite a lot of your health, because you can always end up falling down the gaps. So this is kind of the dumbass way to do it, but it's easier to do it this way, if you know what I mean. Like, it's risky, sure, but it's a lot better, and these bats aren't really going to help me out much either, because they're getting in my way. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Right, now just be careful, because there's another gap up ahead. Just wait for the Pegasus seed to run out. I jumped! I freaking... Oh my god, that bat just got me then, and now I'm going to die. Thank you, bats. You've always... Bats are the biggest douchebags in any video game, I swear to God. Like, they always... I don't know what it is with Nintendo and bats, but they always seem to have them in every game that they have. And now I'm really going... I had it then. I literally had it, and then the bat had to go kill me. Or knock me off the edge. I actually pressed the button to jump, and it didn't jump because the bat got in the way. Right, I'm going to make a cut, so I will see you in that room again. Right, okay, with the help of the scent seeds, or no, not the scent seeds, the ember seeds, I actually managed to get rid of them, so... Now I'll wait for the Pegasus seed to run out, and then do the jump. Right, okay. I want to take my Pegasus seeds off, just in case I use them again, because I don't want to risk that. Right, so yeah, there we go, we've done it. Right, now we should be on the home stretch of this cave, and we should be done once we got past this underground section here. Luckily there's no enemies, but there will be enemies up ahead, if I remember, and there's a bunch of whirlpools, so make sure you don't go falling down these either. Now, I think what you have to do is you have to move them all in a line, so one of them has to move in with the other ones. I think it's this one. There you go. And now we're here, guys. This is literally the final area of the game, technically, where the ancient tomb can be found. And I need to get my... I really do need some health, because I lost quite a lot of health in that cave. Well, I did start that cave with sufficient health. It was just those Gibdos and all those obstacles in there that took most of my health away. And the enemies in here can be quite tough too, especially those foxes. I don't know what they're called, but they look like devils more than anything. They look like devilish Satan creatures. Goes to say that this music is actually quite epic. It gives that kind of feel that it's like the final area of the game. And you know that the final dungeon's just up ahead. But yeah, it is my favourite dungeon in the whole game, and you'll see why. It's so big. Like, the dungeon is so huge. It's not one of those dungeons you would necessarily get lost in. Once you find your way around and familiarise yourself with it, much like with any other area in any other video game, you'll get accustomed to it. So, anyway, guys, this is it. The final dungeon of the game. A level 8 Ancient Tomb, which is basically like a shadow dungeon. I think it's shadow, ice, fire. Yeah, it's all different types of elements in here of the dungeon. But yeah, anyway, guys, in the next episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda or Oracle of Ages, we take on the Ancient Tomb. So until then, this is NDM saying thanks for watching, take care everybody, see you in my next video, and goodbye.